afternoon. We've got lots of wonderful fabric to show off today. Lots of new things, a whole variety. We've got some fun notions this week as well. And then we've got our mystery fat quarter bags as always. So we'll do those a little later. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well this week. We do have a few giveaways to do as well. Um, we do usually start at 4. We decided last week that we would start a little bit early because we've been going kind of right up until when our store closes. So we thought if we start at 3:30, it would give everyone a little bit more time. If you guys had any any requests, we'd have more time for that, and maybe end a little closer to when the store closes, make it a little easier for everyone. So thank you so much for joining us early. We appreciate you being here. Yeah, I know it came up fast. We were like, all of a sudden it was 3:30, and we're like, okay, good to go. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining us a little early today. If it works out, then I think we'll keep doing it at this time. So yeah, let us know feedback, whatever kind of if that works for you guys. But I think it's gonna be good. Um, so starting a little early, we'll make our little announcements first. We do have a few giveaways for today. The first one, we have a cute little combo here. So you may recognize little notebook here. This is one of the Ruby Star Society notebooks, cute little grid. Has a space in the front where you can put your name. And then we have a cute little keychain, a little Ruby Star keychain here as well. So you have this cute little setup here, little keychain, little notebook. So all Ruby Star Society. So I know we have those of you out there that are big fans. So that one's for you. And then we did another fun one. So this is going to be our buyer's giveaway at the end of today's show. And we have a cute little sticker here that we got for you. So we thought we'd throw that in. Little free hugs, little pin cushion with some pins. Super cute. And then to go along with that, we have this Sashiko and Boro stitching guide. So it's one of the little pocket guide books that we have. So there's lots of wonderful information in here. It's just a small little book, but full of great techniques. So yes, hello. Thank you so much for joining us, Cindy. Okay, so that's our buyer's giveaway. So we'll do that more towards the end of the show, but you'll get this cute little duo. So a couple cute options for today. So make sure you stick around for both of those. We'll do those a little later. Like I said, we do have kind of a good mix of stuff today. We've got some great fabric, whole variety of kind of themes, and then mystery fat quarter bags and notions. Oh, good, Wendy. I'm glad you're excited. That's awesome. So yeah, wonderful. We'll get started with just some little things. We got in some adorable new notebooks from Moda, and they kind of mimic some of their fabrics, quilt blocks. They are super cute.
Wait,
I think I can. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so some cute little flower quilt blocks. These are just the little notepads. Oh, thanks, Jan, for grabbing one of these. This one is a beautiful blue-green color palette, some really cute detailing on the paper. I think if I remember right, there's about 75 sheets of paper. You can tear them out if you want. And then there's a little magnet on the other side to keep it closed. So super cute. We love these. They're great to have by the sewing machine so that you can take notes or keep them in your bag, kind of carry it around with you just to, jot down those thoughts that you don't want to forget. So there's the flower blocks. That's the first one. And then we have this adorable one with the little quilted bows. beautiful blue floral. Bows on the inside as well, and then more of that paper. Oh, thank you so much, Lynn, for grabbing one of these ones. So love this kind of blue-white floral on there. Next up, we have some more quilted flower blocks, but these ones have kind of the leaves and vines on it as well. And then there's this adorable blue plaid on the inside. Open it up, you've got these cute little flower blocks at the bottom of the page. Folds back up, nice magnetic snap. Thank you, Jan, for grabbing one of these ones as well. Love that blue. And if you're looking for more of like a lighter blue kind of coastal look, we've got the larger quilt block on the front there, lighter blue plaid, blocks on the inside, and just a nice little frame. Super cute. So light blue. And then we do also have another one here with a cute little metallic gold sewing machine. On the inside, we've got kind of just that kind of paper look. We've got a cute little sewing machine down there at the bottom of the page. These are also super great gifts. So if you are in a quilt group or you have other sewing friends, these are fantastic little gifts. So, you know, if you're on a quilt retreat or holiday, they're just super fun to give away. So we have lots of options for all of these. You can check them all out in our shop. If you want to, you know, kind of take a peek later on, you can always pop back over and on there and take a look at all of these guys. So lots of fun options. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. Now getting into some fabric for today. We have super exciting news. Art gallery fabrics. They're pure solids, which are some of the best solids out there. They feel amazing. They're great quality, nice tight weave, so there's not as much fraying. They iron so nicely, so you get really nice crisp points. They have released 12 new colors. I want to make sure that's right because I thought it was 13. Well, it could have been 13. Maybe somebody didn't want to make a 13 bundle. Bad luck. So this is all of the new colors from Art Gallery, all of their new pure solids. As you can see, it's a very kind of pastel color palette, lots of very light, soft colors. Just lovely as we're kind of in spring going into summer. I think these are going to be really popular. They also usually coordinate with all of their collections, so that's very nice as well. But yeah, lots of soft greens. I love this soft yellow. I'm always looking for a soft enough yellow, and this is perfect. Lots of just beautiful pinks, kind of sorbet colored prints, and then you have some really soft blues and purples, and there is a really nice kind of gray, a soft gray in there as well. So if you're looking for kind of a few new fat quarter options for solids, or you kind of want to just take a look at all of the new colors to have a reference, you could make yourself a little color card quilt. These are super cute. So we have 12 fat quarters here with all the new colors. And yeah, they're just gorgeous. And of course, we do yardage as well. So if anyone is looking for, you know, more than a fat quarter of any of these particular colors, just let us know. We can always go and grab more. I can also pull them out and go individually if you want me to kind of break them up a little bit. But I do kind of like this nice rainbow, gives you a pretty good idea. But if you want to see any in particular, I can definitely do that. Okay. We will have these bundles up in our shop for the rest of the show. So again, if you want to go back later and look through everything that we've shown, you can always find them there too. Michael always takes pictures of everything, so you have an accurate kind of picture in the description of all of the listings. So wonderful. I'm really hoping that they have kind of some lookbooks or inspiration posts on these prints because I'd love to see some finished products in this color palette. Okay, I'm gonna pop these in here for now. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have another new Halloween line. So last week we had a lot of Halloween stuff come in. We're starting to get all of our seasonal things. So this week we have from Lewis and Irene, Witchy Woods. And this one is super cute, has some glow in the dark accents on all the prints. So we'll take a look through these. So this main print here has all of the cute little spooky motifs, wonderful trees, little ghosts, little witches on the broom, cute little haunted house, and all of the sort of white accents that you see on the fabric are all glow in the dark. So if you're looking for kind of a cute glow in the dark option, this is great. It's also a wonderful line because it's a little spooky, but also very cutesy. So it'd be really nice for kind of, kids trick or treat bags or different kind of Halloween sewing projects. Cute little ghosts. I love the little skeletons losing their heads over there. I do also really love this kind of floral print that they have. You've got lots of foliage in there, cute little mushrooms, and then you can see the snake kind of running through there, some spider webs. Super cute. And yes, all of these are glow in the dark. So all of the white accents, all of those are glow in the dark. And I think there's an element on every single print, which is cool. Sometimes they only kind of pick and choose which ones are going to get the glow in the dark accents, but every print in this bundle has a glow in the dark accent. So there is a really cool glow in the dark stripe in purple, orange, and I think black that comes in this collection too. That's a really fun basic. So if anyone's interested in that, just let us know. It would make an adorable like binding or handles on a bag. Super cute. There's the main print again. Thank you, Wendy, for grabbing one of the Witchy Woods bundles. So this particular one has all of the different glow in the dark accents. We do have another glow in the dark collection as well. I think that one was Happy Haunting. That one's also glow in the dark. Which Halloween fabrics are you referencing? Do you mean just any Halloween fabrics that we have in the store, or these in particular? Because every one of these prints has a glow in the dark accent. But we do have another line called Happy Haunting that's also kind of the orange and purple feel. And I bet you could kind of mix and match with that line. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, any of the fabrics that you see here, we can do yardage of. Um, all of these are glow in the dark, but we do have Halloween fabric that is non-glow in the dark as well. Um, so if you want to see any of that, just let us know. Okay, yeah, we have so we have let's see, there's Ghostly and Haunted from Art Gallery, which is a more modern one. We have, like I said, the Happy Haunting, which is the other glow in the dark line, which is like this. We have Home Sweet Haunt, which is kind of more of a vintage looking collection from Moda. We have uh, another one that's kind of more of a vintage neutral. Um, gotcha. So non-creepy, kind of more cutesy. Yeah, so we also have another
Put in
one.
last week's back.
I was gonna say, if that works, Michael, Michael's gonna add basically the bundles that we had last week from our show back into this show, and you can look through them and kind of see which ones you like, and then we can grab yardage. That way we can be a little bit more specific, and Ariana, who does all the running around for us and grabbing of the fabrics, knows kind of more specifically what she should grab. Um, there was another line called Tricks or Treats from Riley Blake. That one's definitely more cutesy. Um, yeah, and we could definitely grab the glow stripes as well.
All those should be back added in. You'll just have to scroll through our buy now listings.
Awesome. Yeah. So just go through our shop. They do have the names on there. So just let us know in the chat there which ones you like. Yeah. Yeah, the tricks or treats. Yeah, that one's definitely more cutesy. It's got the kids dressed up in the costumes, and some the polka dots are great. Um we do have some cave bundles. We'll be showing those off as well. Awesome. So we'll grab maybe the glow in the dark stripes from the Lewis and Irene line, and we'll grab the kids in costumes and maybe the polka dots. That'd be probably a great start. Um, oh, Hawaiian. We we did at one point have some Hawaiian prints, but I think we might have sold out of them. So we'll have to check on that. But yeah, so I think we're grabbing the glow in the dark stripes from this line, the kids dressed up from the Tricks or Treats, polka dots from Tricks or Treats, and I'm sure if there was another one in there that I missed, but we'll start there. And if anyone else is curious about Halloween, Michael did add in all of the Halloween from last week. Um, so you can check it out there. Yes, the new Lewis and Irene one is this one right here. We could see the Tricks or Treats line definitely is a little more of a muted color palette, but you might be able to throw some of these kind of more neutral shades in there. Perfect, thank you. Okay, so we've got kind of a mix here. The purples actually might mix. And don't worry, Soul Shine Vintage, we'll do the cape in a little bit. We're just gonna get through the Halloween stuff first. Okay, so let's take a look. So all of the Lewis and Irene stripes are here. So we have, okay, so we have orange, black, and purple of the stripes, and these are all glow in the dark. So these might be great options for the glow in the dark. I think any of these could work with the prints that I'm going to show you of the trick or treats. Yeah, super cute binding. I think that's a great idea. So keep these in mind, and then I'll show you the rest of them. So the kids prints that we have, so we've got this one here, which would definitely work with the black stripe glow in the dark or the orange, I think. So there's a dark background. There is a blue option, but I'm thinking that blue is probably not quite the right blue to go with any of the glow in the dark prints necessarily. And then there is a kind of white cream option as well. So those are the Trick or Treat main prints. So if any of those work for you, can let us know. And then we have the polka dots. So solid background, black polka dot. We have blue, purple, and orange. The orange and the purple are maybe a little less saturated than the glow in the dark, but I definitely think they could work. As you can see, it's a little lighter than the orange, and the purple is definitely a little brighter. But that being said, if you don't mind that, it could definitely work. And I think I saw Nate asking if he could get some of the purple stripes, and yes, absolutely, we will run those. But yeah, Michelle, if any of those would work for you, just let us know in the chat kind of what combination you're maybe thinking, and we can put those together. In the meantime, oh, okay. The hats. Let's see what hat options there are. So there's the gray. Oh, actually, there is a gray that is pretty cute. You could maybe do the gray hats with the darker background. I think that could be kind of cute. It's got a little pop of green, which the Trick or Treat has, a little orange. Let's see, you could maybe go, I actually think, the orange is pretty cute. Orange stripe with the darker background here and then the lighter hats. We do have the lighter background also would work. So if you're thinking maybe going lighter, that's an option as well. Yeah, the stripe, that'd be super cute. Okay, well, you think on it and you can let us know kind of what combination you're thinking. Oh, the stripe for, I see what you're saying, the stripe for the binding, but you need another print. Well, in that case, what you could do, you could go polka dots for, okay, so that's the stripe is the binding, polka dots, and the hats. You could definitely just pick a color as well. Or if you kind of wanted to play on the contrast, you could do both the light and dark of the main print, binding, and hats. Kind of changes up the scale of the kind of different prints as well. Okay, yeah, we can definitely start there. So if we could grab the gray hats from that collection so that we have the yardage, and then we can do these ones first. So we'll do the black first, black main print.
All right, running 1 yard of this one.
And just for anybody watching that maybe isn't familiar with our process, so when we run the miscellaneous yardage listing that's on the screen right now, it's going to start up as an auction. But that's just so that we can keep track of how much yardage we're selling so we don't oversell. So if you see that somebody has already bid on the fabric, just go ahead and wait, and then we'll run it again if you are also interested. You can just let us know in the chat.
Or would it be easier to do as one big bundle?
Let's do it one each because then it gets kind of confusing later
Gotcha.
on. or I mean, if that, okay, we'll do it one at a time. That way, when we're cutting it, it makes a little more sense. So this is just for the black. So this is the one that I'm running is 1 yard of the black. So Michael started it up again, so you can go ahead and do perfect. Okay, so you've got that one. I just, because we're doing different cuts, want to make sure that I get you the right thing here. So 1 yard of this one, and then I will do these next. So then we're going to do 1 yard of the hats. No, it's not. So basically, as you buy, it will adjust shipping based on how much you've purchased. So you're only paying shipping for, like, basically at the end of the show, how much you've bought. It'll combine them for you. Yeah. Okay, so then we'll run 1 yard of the hats. Perfect. And if anyone else is interested in any of these prints, just let us know. We can run them again. Okay, and then we're doing 1/2 yard of this one. Yeah, so it'll at the end of the show, when it processes your order, it will combine the shipping. So it'll only charge you for what the shipping is for all of them. Okay, and here's the 1/2 yard of the stripe. And we can go ahead and run it again there. So 1/2 yard of the stripe. Yeah, so basically when it sends you the receipt for your overall order, it'll show you what shipping actually, I think, comes out to.
Yeah, and each additional item will obviously make the whole package way more, so it is going to cost a little bit more extra each time, but that extra amount should be going down for each additional item because, uh, the more you get, the more you don't have to pay for at the end.
Yeah, so basically it'll accumulate or it'll calculate the overall weight kind of how much it's going to be and then charge you for that. So whether we're charging you as a bundle or individually, it's going to come out to the same thing because it's going to weigh the same either way. Okay, so orange stripes here. And then we'll go ahead and grab, I know Nate wanted some of the purple stripes. So here's the purple glow in the dark stripes. So we'll run, I think he said a yard of this
Yeah.
one. Perfect. I can always come back to it. I know sometimes we're hopping around. We're going to run it one more time, running the purple stripes, purple glow in the dark stripes. I can come back to it later as well. Okay, I'll put it aside for now. And then we'll see if Nate pops back in for this one. But if anyone else is wanting some, oh no, that's okay. Okay, perfect. We'll just go ahead and run it again then. Awesome. Thank you, Nate. Okay, wonderful. And we do still have the other main prints here. We have the other stripes if anyone's interested. We have it in the black and glow in the dark version. And we have those polka dots as well. So if anyone's interested in grabbing those ones, just let us know. Okay, yeah, absolutely. A yard of the black and glow in the dark for Nate. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay. And of course, if anyone else is interested, just let us know in the chat there and we can run more. And like I said, we do have the polka dots as well. So if anyone's interested in the polka dots, we have purple, orange, and blue in this one. Okay. Move on from those ones. We do still have some of the fat quarter bundles of the actual glow in the dark line here, the Witchy Woods. So if anyone's wanting to grab one of these, we do still have some of these available. And all of these prints are glow in the dark. Each one has different little glow in the dark elements. So you're not getting, some of the line glow in the dark and some not. It's very subtle, very cute. Okay. We do have a couple notions today, so I'll mention some of them kind of in between the fabric. One of the brand new ones that we have is this Tech. It's thimble tape. Yeah, absolutely, Michelle. Let me know if you ever find anything else if you want that third print. But yeah, that's going to be so cute. But yeah, so this is brand new. It's a new product that we found. It's called thimble tape. So basically, it's kind of like the medical tape that you use to kind of, wrap things. It's self-adhesive. So basically, what you do is you take off about, I think it says 10 inches of tape, and then you wrap it around your finger. And that's kind of your thimble. So it won't slide off, or, you don't have to find the right size to fit you. So this is kind of a fun new thing that we've found. Yeah, it's kind of like a gauze tape. You can kind of see how they tell you to pull it off and then cut it and then just wrap it up. And it comes in a super bright pink color. So if you're curious, if you've been looking for, an alternative thimble option, this is kind of a fun one. So, okay. Next up, I know we had some requests for the CAFE bundle, so we'll go ahead and start those. We've got three different colorways. These are kind of a mix of some of the CAFE prints that we have here at the store. So I'll kind of just go through. First one here is kind of the warmer color palette, more reds and oranges and such. Lots of beautiful cave prints. Most of his stuff, is a larger scale, so I'll try to kind of, show it off a little bit more. Each one of these is a fat quarter, and this bundle has 9 fat quarters in it. So pretty. Lots of gorgeous color as always. Beautiful, bold prints. I love the kind of geometrics that are thrown in there as well. This beautiful kind of shell print. Gorgeous. Again, lovely warm color palette for this one. Love the darker colored backgrounds really make some of these pop. Lovely texture on that one. And then we've got a wonderful stripe. So super fun. So that is the first option. So this is the kind of more red fat quarter bundle, as you can see, kind of more of the warm tones, lots of beautiful prints, all kind of that classic cave feel. So that's the first one there. And then we have the cooler colorway, all kind of blues and purples. And you've got that wonderful kind of, these ones kind of remind me of like the beach balls. Very cool print, lovely texture. Love the succulent print. Beautiful blues. Lovely leaf print. This one, the color is just so vibrant. Love that green teal kind of combo. Yes, these are all cotton, all 100% cotton, kind of your standard quilting cotton. So probably what you'd come to expect from Keith. Such a gorgeous swirl on this one. We do still have some of his cotton woven stripes too, which are super fun. So if anyone's interested in those, we can always grab those as an option as well. Yeah, lots of wonderful geometrics here too. Okay, so that is the blue bundle. There are 8 fat quarters in this one. Okay, so we've had kind of a warm, cool tone. Yeah, absolutely. So kind of as a whole set, you've got a beautiful bundle of like kind of like a whole warm to cool color palette. And we could definitely group these together and sell them together if you'd like. Do both. Beautiful. So we've got both of those. And then we do still have, perfect. I like it. um, so we've got both of those fat quarter bundles, and then we do also have a lighter one as well. So kind of more of a pastel option, which has some other prints. So like this one here, kind of a little bit more of a smaller floral. These are all individual bundles, um, and they're all in our buy now section. Wonderful soft colors in this bundle. Love some of these more abstract ones. But then you've got classics like the stripe. Beautiful colors. You've got more of that triangle print in this colorway. So super lovely bundle here as well. In the pastels, and there are 7 fat quarters in this one. So this would also very nicely go with the blue, kind of has more of a coastal feel. Or you could pair this one with the reds as well and go more warm tone the full way, more of those pinks. But yeah, you've got three different options here. So kind of pastel, red, and blue. So kind of a light option. The red kind of has more of the dark in there too. So it kind of can read dark. And then blue is definitely kind of more mid-tone, cool tones. So 3 different options. We'll go through them again. This is the red. And then we've got the blue. And the light. Okay, and those are the options that we have for CAFE right now. If you're looking for anything in particular, maybe want yardage of them, just let us know. We can do 1-yard cuts of any of the prints that we're showing today. So if you see one that you like, just let us know and we can grab the bolt, and then we can definitely do a yard. But we don't have any kind of pre-cut ones so far. I think we might actually have some 1-yard cuts of some canvas prints, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what you're looking for, Kathy. But you can let us know in the chat there. Or if you're specifically referring to 1-yard cuts of any of the CAFE stuff, just let us know. Okay, but for now, we will move along. I'll try to keep the CAFE groups together. Yeah, so if you look in the store shop that we have a few listed. We did just recently go through this bundle here, which is the brand new collection from Lewis and Irene called Witchy Woods. All of them have little glow in the dark elements, very Halloween motifs. But in our shop, we did pull some of our Halloween bundles that we did last week. And so they are listed there with pictures. So if there's any that you want to see, just let us know. They do all have their names. So we should be able to just pull the bundle based on what you let us know. And we can definitely show you what we have. Yeah, if you are referring to this one here, um, that is the listing on the screen, if this is the one you are referring to. Oh, thank you so much, Missy, for grabbing one of these ones. And just let us know if you want to see anything else. Okay. Yeah, it's adorable. I'm really loving all of the Halloween stuff that's come in so far. Um, all of the designers are doing a good job this year. So oh, awesome. And it looks like we sold one of the Gothic Halloween bundles as well. I think that was Electric Disco Machine. That's fun. Um, hello, Crystal. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, thank you so much for grabbing some of the Halloween stuff. So much fun. Okay, kind of mixing it up again. Also, just shout out there in the chat if there's anything you're looking for in particular. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. But I'll keep going through some of the stuff that we have that's brand new today. Which next up is the Changes in Seasons collection from Banyan Boutiques. So they are boutiques, just throwing that out there first, just so you're aware. Once I start showing them, you'll know they're boutiques though. They have this gorgeous hand dyed look to them. Not just a look, they are hand dyed, but you can definitely tell. And this bundle in particular just has a very kind of woodsy, earthy feel to it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Love these colors. They're just so pretty. And this first print here really brings all of the colors together. You've got the greens, the browns, the sages, the rusts. So pretty. And then we've got some lovely blenders here as well. So this one kind of more of that warm, rich rust tone, kind of a crosshatch design. We've got a classic kind of abstract print on here. Kind of could look kind of like pine cones to me, but in this beautiful green shade. More of that crosshatch print with a cream background, green accent. Beautiful, another beautiful rust shade. So pretty. We've got some kind of pine needle branches here. This is another one that really just brings the whole collection together. You've got a little bit of every color in here. It's amazing how they can do that. Another beautiful kind of textural print. And they have a creamy gray background with the kind of orange rust color. Beautiful. And then we've got another one here. It has the different kind of pine needle branches. Beautiful green shade. And that is what we have in this bundle. There are 8 fat quarters here, so you get a really lovely set. We do have yardage of all of these as well, so if there's kind of one that speaks to you, just let us know in the chat there. But this really is a gorgeous, cohesive batik collection. Um, Definitely a big fan of this one. Yeah, batiks are, you can use them like any other fabric. Um, they do have a little bit more, because of the nature of the hand dyed process. Um, they are a little, they've got a tighter weave, so they feel a little bit more stiff than a cotton. But as you work with them more, just to kind of loosen them up, they do get super soft over time. Um, and generally now they have the ability to set the dye really well, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, Michael just pointed out that this purple quilt behind me, this gorgeous applique pieced quilt in the purple, is all batik. So that's kind of an option. They're really great to piece with. Anything where you've got more piecing, even like really small piecing, it's great because, like I said, you've got a nice tight weave, so you don't have to worry about fraying as much. So anything where you have more piecing, batiks are fantastic. Um, and they do, yeah, they do, yeah, they iron well for sure. Again, that nice tight weave kind of gives you a nice crisp seam. And they do generally shrink about the same as a normal cotton. Different brands are kind of different sometimes. Um, but yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yes, exactly, Linda. Nice, crisp piecing. Um, yeah, even this applique on here, um, it just looks so beautiful. And I can't tell if that's even, oh, it looks like it is a needle turn as well. I can try. I'll give you
I
a
can also
little.
carry it if you want.
Yeah, I can try. Michael's gonna give you a little bit of a close up so you can see kind of the piecing. So everything on here, this is needle turn applique. So you can see how nice that comes out. Really beautiful. And then the background, there's some kind of abstract piecing that comes out really nice. And then all of the piecing here as well is just gorgeous. Ooh, this one is, that one might have even been paper pieced. So lots of options, honestly. They iron nicely. They cut very nicely. I think some people, when they first feel them, there is a difference kind of in how they feel, and I think that kind of scares people sometimes. Oh yeah, thank you. Aubrey, who's doing one of our blocks of the months, just handed me some of hers so that you can see. Oh yeah, stained glass appearance. So yeah, so like this one here, this is our moon shadow quilt block of the month that we're currently doing. And these are some of her pieced blocks that she's done. And you can see they just are so nice and crisp. So you can do all of these, tiny pieces, and they turn out very nicely. So like each one of those is probably like 3/4 inch square. Um, but yeah, pieced. So lovely. She did a great job. So there's kind of two different options you can kind of see. We've got flying geese, half square triangles. It definitely, this kind of thing definitely takes some practice, but I bet you would do a better job than you think. Yeah, wonderful. Thanks, Aubrey, for bringing these in as a little example. Wonderful. We do have some charm packs in this fabric colorway if anyone's interested too. Yeah, she did fantastic on all of her points. A plus. Put those somewhere safe. So yeah, that's kind of something that you could do with batiks. Really, any quilt pattern you can use batiks. Um, yeah, yeah, it's super fun. Okay, so that was changes in seasons from Banyan Batiks. And like I said, just a beautiful earthy color palette. Could definitely go more masculine with this one, or just have a really lovely kind of natural feel to any of your projects. Um, Really beautiful. And Banyan Batiks are one of our favorites. They are kind of a sister company of Northcott, who also does really lovely fabrics. So these are definitely some of our favorites. Okay, moving on from batiks. Okay, I think, yeah, you're welcome, Missy. Thanks for sharing. We like to kind of give everyone an idea of how to use more of the fabrics that we're showing. So thank you for the opportunity. um, I think now would be a great time to go ahead and start the mystery bags from the for the day. We're kind of coming up on our um, we're already into kind of where we'd be for our regular show. So I'm hoping that everyone is here and knows we've started and all of that good stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna pull them out here. So we'll go here. And we've got these. So for anyone watching that maybe has not joined us for this part before, I'll just kind of do a little brief introduction. So all of these are our mystery fat quarter bags. There are 5 fat quarters in each bag. Oh, I see a question. Yes, so there's 5 pack quarters in each bag. Each kind of little grouping of 5 is kind of set to a particular kind of theme. So when you're bidding on the pick your own mystery bags, you kind of know which one maybe you might like. So it's still a mystery, but you have a little bit of an idea of what you might be getting. So I have this handy paper here that has all of the themes on it. So we've got 1 through 5. I'll go ahead and read through each of the themes first before we get started. But each one is an auction. So it starts off at $6, and then you bid on the mystery bags. And if you win, you get to choose your own. So that's where these little boxes come in. Once you choose, I'll put your name in there, and then everyone will know that that bag is taken. So we'll get started on the first one, and everyone can kind of see how it works. But I'll read through the themes real quick. So at number 1, we have a rainbow bundle. 2 is cute cottage. 3 is modern mix. 4 is soft floral. And 5 is neutral blenders. So we've got kind of a different mix, kind of each category. So yeah, so all of those are up for grabs starting off on the first one. So we'll start it off at $6 and everyone can take it from here. I see Anne and Wendy both have bids. And so I think I saw Tay and then Nate. And awesome, looks like some pre-bidding. Thank you all so much. Down to 5 seconds. Oh, looks like Anne has the top bid, and then Sally. And last 5 seconds. Wonderful. It looks like Sally is our winner. Let us know in the chat there, Sally, which one you would like. Okay, it looks like number 5. Number 5 is the neutral blender. So I'll go ahead and write that down next to this one. So I'll write Sally. Yeah, so each mystery bag here has 5 fat quarters. So now that Sally has chosen hers, I'll go ahead and show off the first one, which is right here. And you'll kind of see. So we've got 5 fat quarters here. So they're all kind of a lovely gray tone. They've got a little bit of texture or a little bit of a print to them, just kind of more blender like. Some lovely kind of dry brush gray. This one's got a little bit more of a geometric feel to it. And this wonderful kind of little plus sign print, little metallic gold, but all just very nice kind of uh, neutral toned blenders. So thank you so much, Sally. So that one is now spoken for. So we'll move on to the next 4 mystery bags that we have left. We do have a total of 10. We'll do the first round of 5 and then the next round after that. So we'll go ahead and start it up again here. We've got a bid from Anne here. And then Wendy, Missy. Oh, looks like some pre-bidding. Awesome. Looks like Missy still has the top bid. Oh, looks like now it's Wendy. And last 5 seconds. Oh, looks like now it's Nate. And last 5 seconds again. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nate. You can let us know which one you'd like in the chat there. Number 3. Number 3 is Modern Mix. Perfect. Go ahead and grab that one right here. Okay, this one has some beautiful modern prints in here. I think this is a cotton and steel, but I think most of these beautiful prints here are from Art Gallery. Beautiful. We'll have to check into that one, Kathy. I don't believe we have carnivals from quilted treasures. We'll look into that. We'll let you know. But thank you so much, Nate. Okay, moving on to our next ones here. Still got 1, 2, and 4 available. Okay, looks like first bid from Wendy. And then a bid from Anne, back to Wendy, back to Anne, bid from Nate, oh, and then Missy. Oh, back to Nate. And last 5 seconds. And it looks like Nate is our winner again. Thank you so much. Oh, and it looks like Nate has reached our jelly roll tier. Congratulations. Make sure that you guys are using those coupons if you are notice the reward system that we have up there. So cute collage for Nate. We did rename the tier system as well. So it used to be kind of just your typical bronze, silver, gold, but we gave them little quilting names. So hopefully you guys like it. Okay, this one is Cute Cottage. So we've got this adorable little floral print here with the cute little mixing bowls and such. And then we've got some really cute blenders to kind of go with that main print there. Some cute little birds. Got lots of little character. And then this cute little kind of blender with some kind of whimsical quality as well. So super cute. Thank you so much, Nate. Okay, that brings us to our last two, which is rainbow and soft floral. So we'll go ahead and start up the next one here. We have a bit from Anne, and then Shadow Shop, Wendy, back to Anne. Got kind of a back and forth going on here. Wonderful. Back to Wendy. Then there's Nate, Wendy. And I think that's you'll have to let me know what your name is in the chat there.
Oh, thank you for your first purchase.
Oh, thank you so much. If you want to let us know in the chat there, if you would, oh, Stacy, thank you so much, Stacy. Let us know if you would like number 1, rainbow, or number 2, or I'm sorry, number 4, soft floral. Number 4. Okay, thank you so much, Stacy. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And then we'll go ahead and show that one off. Yes, of course. Thank you. Okay, so soft floral. This one I was super excited about. I think it's so pretty and unique. We've got some gorgeous florals and some great little blenders to kind of go with the florals. We've got that beautiful soft purple. Another gorgeous floral. And then this beautiful kind of purple, but it's got pops of like this blue and kind of green that's also in the florals. So pretty. Thank you so much, Stacy. Okay, and that brings us to our last bag, which is rainbow. This one is super fun. You guys definitely don't want to miss out on this one. It's got just such a wonderful group of prints. So yeah, that is our last one for this round. So we'll go ahead and start it up here. Okay, starting at $6, we have Wendy, and then Tay. Is that Anne, and then Missy. Oops, still Missy. We've got Nate here. Last 5 seconds. And it looks like Nate is our winner. Thanks so much, Nate. Okay, we'll go ahead and show this one off. This is such a fun group of prints. It's got kind of this rainbow of color, but still very unique prints. Got that geometric and then this stripe. Fun kind of floral to go with it. These cute little rainbow mushrooms. And some cute little stamp prints too. Very cool. Thank you so much, Nate. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so that was our first round. So now we're going to move on to our second round. So here we have 6 through 10. So I'll just go ahead and go through these real quick. We've got at number 6 there, Bright Whimsy. 7 is Seasonal. 8 is kind of a 30s reproduction bundle. 9 is Boho Days. And 10 is Secret Garden. So we'll pull all of these out and then we'll get started here. Okay, starting it off at $6, we have a bid from Anne. And then Missy, back to Anne. And last 5 seconds. Back to Missy. We've got some pre-bidding here. Wonderful. Looks like Missy still has the top bid. And it looks like Nate is now the top bidder. Down to 5 seconds again. And it looks like Cheryl is now has the top bid. Last 5 seconds again. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Let us know in the chat there which one you'd like. Number 9. Okay, number 9 is Boho Days. Okay, this was a fun one to put together for sure. We'll take a look here. So many fun prints. So first up, we've got kind of a classic little boho floral in a nice brown color. We've got kind of a cool woodblock print. Variety of colors. Fun little Southwest geometric. Kind of a cool smaller blender that kind of goes with the color palette. And then we've got some beautiful text here, like a nice little script. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Awesome. Okay. So next up, we'll go ahead and get it started here. Okay, bid from Anne. We've got Shadow Shop, Wendy, Anne, Wendy. And I can't remember, Shadow Shop, if you've shared your name with us before. I feel like you have, and I'm forgetting. So if you'd like to share to help me remember, that'd be awesome. Definitely no pressure though. Shirley. Okay, wonderful. I'll try to remember the Shirley from Shadow Shop. It looks like Stacy has the top bid at the moment, last few seconds. And it looks like Stacy is our winner. Thank you. Let us know which one you'd like. Number 7. Okay, number 7 is our seasonal collection. So we might have could be anything in here. Super exciting. Okay, it looks like this time we have a fun kind of summer patriotic vibe going. So we've got some fun kind of red, white, and blue prints, some stars, stripes, cute little polka dot, fun kind of floral star. Got some flags and some cute little text, kind of little swirl. Very fun. Thank you so much, Stacy. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Stacy. I'm glad you like it. Moving on to our next one, we still have 6, 8, and 10 available. Okay, bid from Anne, and then Wendy. Ooh, got Kate. I'm assuming that's Kate. Bid from Nate, and then Anne. And last 5 seconds. Anne still has the top bid. And it looks like Anne is our winner. Thank you so much. Let us know which one you'd like. Okay, number 6 is our Bright Whimsy. we'll grab that one right here. And we'll take a look. So 5 fat quarters here. This is a super fun bundle. Starts off with a very bright floral, very fun, unique color palette. Super cute little white pink floral. Cute little abstract blender, very quirky. Another beautiful kind of tonal floral. And then this very cool kind of peacock feather print. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Anne. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so that leaves us with our last 2 of the day. So we still have number 8, we have our 30s kind of reproduction style. And then number 10, we have Secret Garden. It's a beautiful soft floral. Oh yeah, Nicole, we started at 3:30 today. But we are starting early next week too. So you can go over and save next week's show so that it gives you a little reminder. But we do still have 2 mystery bags left. It looks like Nate has the top bid. We've got 30s reproduction style, and number 10 there is Secret Garden. And it looks like Nate is our winner. So you can let us know which one you would like, Nate. Number 8. Okay, number 8 is the 30s. Okay, and that's this one right here. This one is super cute. We've got all of those kind of classic 30s style prints. Very small, kind of delicate florals, some geometrics. Beautiful. Yes, definitely so pretty. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Nate. Hope you enjoy those. I think this is a combination of prints that we had from our 30s kind of reproduction style. It looks like we've got Dilly Dally here. Looks like we've got some Maywood Studio, Dilly Dally as well. So I think that's probably mainly the line. Yeah, it looks like they all might be. I think so. And then this last one is just a polka dot blender that we have. So most of it is Dilly Dally from Maywood. We can definitely see if we have any of this left. Let me know. I'll put this one over here so we can keep track of it if we need to reference it. Okay, so that brings us to our last mystery bag, which is our Secret Garden collection. So we'll go ahead and start that last one. It looks like I think I saw Kate, Nicole, Wendy. Oh, there's Missy to Nicole. And last few seconds. Okay, and it looks like Nicole is our winner. Thanks, Nicole. Wonderful. So I'll put your name down in there. And we'll take a look. Okay, and this beautiful bundle here. Love these soft greens and pinks with some different kind of smaller, delicate florals. Cute little floral gingham. And then we have this adorable little daisy print here. Super cute. Thank you so much, Nicole. I'm glad you like it. Yes, very pretty. Okay, so that is our last collection for the mystery bag. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us for these this afternoon. We do these every Wednesday, so if you missed out this week, you can always come back next week and we will have more. So thank you all so much. Okay. Okay, awesome. Well, we'll jump back into some more of our fabrics. We had some of these a couple weeks ago, and oh, that's right. Thank you, Michael, for reminding me. Usually we do our halfway point giveaway after mystery bags. So we'll go ahead and pop that up there now. This week we have this cute little combo. There is this adorable little keychain. It has the classic Ruby Star Society logo here, the little diamond says Ruby Star Society on the back. Super, super cute. And then to go with it, we have a Ruby Star Society notebook. So this one is a cute little grid design. And it has the adorable little place for your name there. This book belongs to. So you have the perfect little kind of stationery set here to go with all of your Ruby Star Society gear. So super fun. So we'll have that going up for a while. So make sure that you are entered to win this one. This is super fun. So very whimsical giveaway for this week. So yeah, we'll let that go for a while. It should just be like right up here at the top of your screen. Should be able to just click and enter to win that. But yeah, while that's going, I'll mention the fabric. So a couple weeks ago, we got this in. We didn't do fat quarters because we were thinking you're probably going to want some larger cuts of this one in order to kind of make whatever it is that you would like. So I'll pull them out here. This is the brand new collection from Anna Maria. These are from her patchwork collection. So previously Anna Maria Horner, now she's changed to Anna Maria Perry, but we're thinking that branding wise, it's Anna Maria Textiles, but just so you know who I'm referencing, that's the designer. But she came out with these very cool patchwork fabrics. So they kind of mimic the classic quilt blocks. And I think these are super cool for bags and backings, and garments would be super cool. I know I've seen a lot of jackets out of this kind of thing, or the quilted vests. So if you'd like yardage of any of these prints that I'm going to show you, we can definitely do that. This one is the star print. Beautiful, kind of rich, saturated color. I'm going to get closer so you can see here.
And I can run a yard of this one real quick.
Yeah, we can just go ahead and start this one. That way, if anyone feels the need to grab a yard, they can. Or if there's a certain amount of yardage you're looking for, just let us know. But like I said, depending on your project, I didn't want to assume. So that is the first one. This is the stars. This one might be my favorite. Next up, we've got the flying geese. There we go. Give you a little close up and then I'll back up because it kind of likes to focus on the stripe more than the flying geese element. No, so the giveaway is still going. So make sure if you haven't entered yet that you enter up here at the top of your screen. There should be a place for you to still enter. So this is the flying geese print. So kind of a fun stripe. This one would also be super cool for kind of different bags or accents. Again, super cool color palette as well. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's already automatic, Stacy. So you are good to go. When we process all of those orders later on, yeah, we'll just group them up for you and send it off to you in one nice little package. But thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. Yeah, I was thinking this one would be super fun for binding as well. Awesome. Thank you so much, Stacy. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Oh, we are drawing our winner now as well, too. Oh, it looks like Lori is our winner. Thanks so much, Lori. I hope you have fun with these fun little giveaway um, items here. Cute little notebook, keychain. Wonderful. Thank you, Lori. Okay, we'll pop that right over there for safekeeping. But yeah, this one would be super cool for binding. I love how the different way you hold it, you can kind of see different prints. So this way, kind of more of a zigzag. This way looks more like a stripe. And then up close, obviously, you've got the flying geese. But we can go ahead and run a yard of this one as well. Ooh, that is a good question, Jan. We'll have to check on that. I'm not sure if we have any of the kits left, but we can definitely go check on that. Okay, so that was the flying geese. And then this one here is kind of like a log cabin. It's definitely got more of a kind of more muted color palette, but they definitely did a good job of giving it the right depth for a log cabin. It kind of still gives you that nice contrast. But kind of cool. You can go ahead and maybe run a yard of that one as well. If anyone wants to grab any of the log cabin print. A little more neutral, might be a little easier to use. Okay. Cool, we'll move on. Pop those back in there. Okay, awesome. Okay, going, oh, actually, it looks like, oh, cool. So it looks like we have only a couple left of this one, and we do have a Hemingway kit, so 2 sizes for this one, and it is the Between the Pages collection from Cotton and Joy through Riley Blake. So that cute kind of navy background with the books. It has a blue stripe accent and a metallic rose gold zipper. But we'll see if I think we've had this one before. So we'll see if we can add that back in as a listing.
Oops.
Awesome. Does it have a picture of the actual...
No, I just took a picture of the bag.
Okay. I was gonna say it's kind of a little hard to see the fabric, so oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Jan. Wonderful. Let me pop that over here. Okay. Going back to kind of one of more of our notion-y things for this week. We have the Ultimate Value tool, which is a super cool kind of color tool. So there are 24 card colors. There's like some neutrals, some brighter. There are kind of 4 instruction cards on each one. And then they are kind of a nice matte to give you a nice finish. Um, oh, that's wonderful, Jan. That's awesome. Yeah, they are very cute. I'm not surprised. Cool. I'll be able to make one for her now. Okay. So each color card has kind of, the 5 different values on here. So kind of light to dark. And then they each have little kind of circles cut out from each one. That way on your fabric, I'm going to see if I have one here. I can hold it up. Oh, perfect. I'll use this one. So this green, for example, you can kind of hold up your fabric and see, whether you want to go darker or lighter, kind of how the colors interact. And then there are 2 sizes too, so you can kind of see it a couple different ways. But very helpful if like color palettes is not something that comes easy to you, or you want something to kind of help you decide on your color palette or decide if something needs to be lighter or darker. It's super handy. Like I said, there are a couple, instructional things on here as well. This is a super nice thing to have around if you do like building your own color palettes, but it's also a great gift too. So if you, again, have a quilt group and you need a fun little giveaway or project, you're going on a retreat, this is a really fun thing to have as well. So another fun little notion for the day. That is just up in our shop. So if you want to check it out on there, feel free to do that as well. Awesome. Okay. Do you have fabric that is floral and loud colors? Um, well, we do still have, I would say Cafe is kind of known for their kind of wild color palettes, and there are some florals here. So we've got this one here, lots of bright colors. All of them kind of have a bit of a floral design to them. Kind of a little larger. You could let us know if you want, more of a delicate floral, or I would say this is definitely more bold though. So if you're looking for something with a real like wow factor, all of these by Cafe are definitely a little bit more loud. There are some kind of thrown in that are a little bit more of the geometric. So yeah, so that one is the one that's up on the screen right now. So the red Cafe bundle. And if you were looking for, I just realized you probably meant maybe an individual print. So I'll go through them. I think I had, let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, I realized that that's probably what you meant after I started going through them. So was it this one I was holding up? Oh, perfect. Okay. If we could see if we could grab this print right here from Cafe, we can definitely do a 1-yard cut. If we need to take this one, that's totally fine too, to compare. But I'll hold it up so that we can grab it. Oh, perfect. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So here is the whole bolt here, so you can see more of the print. I'm going to open it up here so you don't get the fold. Here we go. So we can definitely do 1 yard cut. So we've got the listing on the screen there. So if you want to bid on this one for a yard, I'm saying bid because it runs as an auction, but $14 is the price per yard. So yeah, I will run this one for you, Kathy, and you can grab a yard. Perfect. Okay, and if anyone else is interested, we can run another yard. If anyone else would like some, just let us know in the chat there. But I'm going to write out 1 yard for Kathy. Okay. Perfect. And if anyone's curious, we do still have these cave bundles available. There is the red version here that we have that has all those beautiful warm tones. And we still have some of the green. So this is more of the green, blue, purple color palette. Some brighter shades for sure in that one. And then we have the pastel color palette as well. So if these are speaking to anyone, we do still have these available. Beautiful all together as well. All of his stuff always creates the most fun projects. Okay. And I thought I would just mention really quick for all of our Ruby Star Society fans, we do have just one more of the juicy layer cakes available. After this one, we'll be all sold out of the juicy layer cakes. And this is the last thing we have of the juice cartons too. So if you missed out on this one, this is the last one.
The last one, I said the two. Oops.
Oh, I forgot to mention that, I guess. Ooh, top selling fabrics this year so far. That's a really good question. Let's see. A lot of our Ruby Star stuff has been doing really well.
One sec, I accidentally put it at 0. Now I have to restart it.
Oh. I don't believe we have any charm packs. I think this is the last of the juicy collection that we have. Let's see. We've also been doing really well on, let's see, there was the Love Me More collection from Riley Blake. That was a really popular one. All of our solids always sell really well. Let's see, flannels always do super well. We do 14 half-yard stacks or 14 half yards in a stack and kind of color them to a specific color palette. Those always do really well. Yeah, I'll keep trying to think of more. But yeah, we do lots of flannel bundles to kind of make rag quilts, but you can really do whatever you want with them because they're half yards. Those are always super popular. Although we did have the Till the Cows Come Home line, which is also Riley Blake, and that one has done super well as also. Yeah, that's also a good thing. We do have lots of flannels. Whenever we have a new flannel collection, we do have it on here. But yeah, if anyone's ever looking for flannel basics, like color wise, we can definitely show those as well. Because like you said, people are looking for them. But yeah, we do always show our newest flannel collections on here also. But yeah, so last juicy layer cake or pre-cut that we have. So if you want to get your hands on some before it all sells out, um, you got to get it now before it's gone. Okay. Yeah, so our all of our Halloween stuff has started to come in. We're getting a consistent flow of that, and we just started getting all of our new Christmas stuff too. So Christmas will probably be in like a week or two. But all of our Halloween stuff is out and is now consistently coming out as soon as we get the new lines. But yeah, we'll let you know when all the new Christmas stuff is in. Okay. Next up, another super exciting collection. So, as some of you may know, we are doing the Tim Holtz palette program. So, every month we get a new color way of some of his prints. This month it is teal. So, we've got this gorgeous teal bundle of all of his prints. This one is so beautiful. We've got these amazing butterflies on here. Pops of orange with that teal just looks so good. So beautiful butterflies. We've got, of course, it's Tim Holtz. There has to be a map involved. So we've got this super cool map print, kind of a very subtle teal. Another cool texture. So we've got this kind of like alcohol ink looking dye print. Very cool, kind of a classic traditional print. It's a little bit of a floral. Yeah, Tim Holtz is so cool. I love the kind of abstract collage look. Like this one, you've got all of the little tickets on here with all of the information. Just all the detail is amazing. The stamps has been a consistent one throughout the whole palette program. And the teal ones definitely do not disappoint. They are so cool. And then we've got the main one here. This is kind of the main collage print. So you've got a variety of pictures and kind of drawings, lots of old writing and textures. Very cool. Another nice print. This one kind of has kind of a vintage wallpaper look to it. Soft detail there. And then this one, this color is just so pretty. It's like this deeper jade color. Beautiful. I can tell if it's like tiles, I think. Part of it kind of looks like almost like a zipper. But I think they're maybe tiles, like the ceiling tiles, maybe. It's kind of fun to guess. And then we've got more of a tonal collage print as well. So very cool. Oh, and thank you so much, Nate, for grabbing one of these bundles. Amazing. So lots of gorgeous prints from Tim Holtz. And we do have yardage of all of these as well. They just came in yesterday. So if you are looking for his stuff, they're just shipping now. So you can get your hands on some while it's still available. I have a feeling this palette program is going to be kind of a collector's thing too. So it's going to be kind of fun to find all of the prints in the future. Definitely love that butterfly print. Super cool. So much detail. Okay. So that is the Tim Holtz palette program in teal. There are 10 fat quarters here because there are always 10 in a collection. So you've got one of every print from the collection in this bundle. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to make sure that we're thinking of the same one. Is it this one here that you're looking for, Jan? Okay, yeah, absolutely. We can grab a yard of this one, or I think it was a, oh yeah, a yard. Okay, cool. Yeah, we will definitely grab that one. I might have to, I think I got some of the orange in the palette program of the mushrooms. I think this butterfly one with the mushrooms would be very cool. It was in the orange palette. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Okay, so there's this one. So we're gonna pop up a yard for this one here.
All right, running 1 yard of this one.
Perfect. Thanks, Jan. Oh, speaking of teal, Jan, we do have, oh, and it looks like Jan reached the stupid chicken level in the tier system, which for anybody watching that maybe is not on that, like, knows the inside joke. Here at the store, we have a stuffed chicken, and it's called Stupid. It's the stupid chicken, and we hide him around the store. And if customers find him, they get to choose a free fat quarter. So that's why the top tier is named that. So awesome, Jan. Thank you so much. That's amazing.
Yeah, and now you officially unlocked the 20% off coupons.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you're using those. So once you reach the top tier, you get 20% off, which is awesome.
It also means next season you start. You don't have to start at the bottom. You start at, I think it's gold, or maybe it's, or not gold, jelly roll, or the layer cake one. I don't
Oh,
remember, but
I think it starts I think it starts you off back, but I when does the season restart? I don't think it's
June 2nd is the last day.
Oh,
Good
gotcha.
timing.
So good timing. So yeah, make sure to use those 20% off coupons. But yeah, you don't start back at the beginning next time. Now that you've reached this tier, you start a little higher, which is great. So next time you should reach there sooner, I think.
Tier 3.
Yeah, yeah. So you'll start off at 3. So that'll be good. Okay. So I've got that one. But while I had you, Jan, you'd mentioned earlier the poppy seeds collection. We posted the fat quarter bundle, which we saw that you got. What were you thinking on the teal dots? Do you want us to pull that for yardage, or are you good? Because we can always grab that. We were cutting fat quarter bundles of the line, but we can definitely pull it from them. Okay, awesome. So dark teal with the dots, we'll do 2 yards. So yeah, we'll grab that one real quick, and then because they should be done with it. Um, and we'll do that. Awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna put the Tim Holtz teal away. But if anybody wants yardage or wants to see them again, just let us know. We can always grab them again. Okay. Should I do some little random things? So we were going through some of our machine needles, and we found some that we thought we would pop on here in case anyone is looking for them. Just some extras that we had, and they're kind of a little more specific. So we have these ones here. They are the superior needles. They are titanium coated top stitch assortment pack. So you have 70/10, 80/20, 90/14, and 116 for quilting applique and embroidery. Um, so these are right here. So if you're looking for some needles, we thought we would just pop them on here in case maybe anyone needed to restock on any of these. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Martha. And I think we have 2 left if anyone else wants to grab some. So we have 3. Okay. So yeah, I will pop these back over here. But if anyone wants to take a closer look, we do have the listing in our buy now option. So you can check them out there too. Okay, so we grabbed a couple, Jan. Wanted to make sure they're both kind of reed teal, but we wanted to make sure that we grabbed the right one for you. So we have kind of a darker jade kind of teal, and then there's a lighter, kind of more blue teal, the darker one. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So we'll do 2 yards of this one.
Oh, 2 yards. Well, I might as well just do that then. There. Make it nice and
Perfect.
easy.
Okay. So Michael has it in one listing. That way you only have to do it once. That's 2 yards. Perfect. Okay. And if anyone else would like some, we can always run it again. These are the poppy seeds dots from Andover, designed by Laundry Basket Quilts. So kind of their one of their basic options that they've put out. So we've got the darker teal, and then we do have that other lighter one if anyone is interested in that one. Okay, so I'll pop that one over here. Okay. Another new collection that we had this week, kind of a more fun novelty one, from Michael Miller. This is Trailhead Adventures, and definitely kind of like a woodsy, kind of outdoorsy collection with the greens and browns plaids, but then you also have a fun little Bigfoot in there as well. So I think this one is pretty funny. Perfect if you have kind of a Pacific Northwest or Bigfoot, yeah, lover in your circle. I think it's just a very well done collection for Bigfoot. It's yeah, it's so fun. I love all of the sort of this art style, the geometrics. Um, it's still very cohesive, like it's a very put together line. But then you just have Bigfoot there, which is super cool. Awesome. And thank you, Martha, for grabbing one of these bundles. Um, oh, that's awesome, Nicole. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of interest in Bigfoot here in Spokane as well. Washington is one of the like, I think more I don't know how to say, like, it's definitely more popular here. We have a really big Bigfoot pop like crowd.
I'm pretty sure in terms of like sightings, Washington has the most.
Yeah, people are really into Bigfoot around here. But yeah, then you've just got like the hiking, the text, the footprints. It's just a very cool sort of bundle. You've got another like cooler. There are 8 fat quarters in this bundle. So a good amount. We do have yardage of all of these as well. So if you're looking for a particular print, we can do that too. Um, I love this kind of tonal one. Oh, thanks, Nate, for grabbing one as well. Just the mountains and the trees are so cool. And, Bigfoot's in there, but he's not like super obvious. So if you have somebody that's more into like hiking and Bigfoot, be awesome. Oh, 1 yard each of the Bigfoot light background and the green. Absolutely. This kind of geological kind of topographical, yeah, map is super cool. Another good one if you're just looking for kind of hiking. But yeah, if you're looking for these two, Darlena, I've got the green and the light background. I was thinking this one, but we do have the kind of main print as well. So let me know which one. Okay, so not the, I'm guessing. So we have this one here that has the mountains and Bigfoot, or we've got the kind of main print. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the last one. So these two. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're looking for these two prints. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we'll do same prints, but half yards instead of full yards. Perfect. Okay, awesome. So we'll do this one. We'll do a yard of this one for Darlena.
All right. Running 1 yard of this one?
Perfect. And then we'll run a half for Nicole. Yeah, of course. So that is the lighter one. And there is also this main print as well. It's a little bit larger scale. And it has like the topographical map and the plaid and the trees in kind of a collage, kind of patchworky feel. So there's that one. Or there's kind of the smaller scale, more neutral with just the Bigfoot and the trees. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so then we just did a yard of that one for Darlena. And then we'll do a yard of this one for Darlena as well. Okay, perfect. And then I think, Nicole, you still want a half a yard of this one as well.
All right. Half a yard of this one. All right, running half a yard.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nicole. Perfect. And I think we're working on grabbing that main print. Okay. And then we'll find this one and we'll get to that one in just a minute. Oh, good. That one was so cute. It's such a sweet collection. So I'm so glad you like it. Okay, perfect. So here is that main print, and we'll run a half a yard of this one as well.
All right, half yard.
Perfect. Okay. And of course, if anyone else would like to grab some, we can always run more. Super fun print. Okay. Awesome. So we do still have some of the fat quarter bundles available. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nicole. Thanks, Darlena, for grabbing some as well. But yeah, we do still have some fat quarter bundles. Oh no. That's okay. We're almost through all of our fabrics here. Yeah, are you looking for yardage? Or we do have the fat quarter bundles here. So these are 8 fat quarters in a bundle with each print from the collection. Or if you're looking for yardage, we do have the main print here, and we can do however much yardage you'd like of any of the prints. Okay, so the fat quarter bundles are on the screen there now. They are a buy now option. So you can just click down below where the listing is to get one of the full bundles there. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm trying to guess what your name would be from your username. Um, but thank you so much for grabbing one of these. I'm not going to try to butcher your username. Oh, and thank you so much. I think that was Annette for grabbing one of them as well. Thank you. If anyone else would like to grab one, we can make more bundles. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. I just learned something. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, we are out of these bundles. But if anyone else missed their chance, Michael just added more. So if anyone else wants to grab one, we do have some more. Okay, wonderful. Well, I will pop these down here. Get to it. Okay, so we do have one more bundle to show off for tonight. This collection is Candy Couture from Andover. And I'm going to open these ones up so you can really see, but they are ombre prints. So you can see this one kind of goes from a brighter kind of magenta to kind of more of a corally pink to kind of a definitely more of a peachy in the middle there. So you get kind of a full length of ombre. Oh, no problem. We do not have any Tilda fabric at the moment. It's just not one of the things we carry right now. Um, but well, we just keep asking us. We'll maybe eventually have some. But yeah, so this is Candy Couture, and all of them are ombre prints. So if you're if you've been looking for kind of more of an ombre fabric, these are super fun. Um, and you do get the full ombre effect in a fat quarter. We made sure that it worked before we cut them. So this one goes kind of brighter, kind of neon to kind of more of a um, lime green there. Yeah, so one fat quarter, I'll open it up so you can see, gets you the full kind of width of the ombre. You get almost kind of a double. It would be the same on the other side of the width of fabric. So you get like one repeat per fat quarter, whereas if you were to get a half yard, you'd get two of this same repeat. So it does work in fat quarters, which is cool. It's just a little bit shorter of a gradient. I'm guessing the bundle you're talking about is one of our miscellaneous items. So we'll use that specific listing. Like, if somebody wants to throw together a fat quarter bundle and it ends up equaling around $98, we'll use that if it's not already in the show added in. Or like if, you know, somebody wants a kit and it's that much and we haven't added it in as its own listing, we'll use that. It's kind of more of just like a miscellaneous listing that we could use for anything. It's nothing in particular. Um, so yeah, that's what all of those listings are. Beautiful turquoise uh, ombre. Get more of an indigo with this one. And then magenta, kind of purple. Kind of gets lighter on that side, you can see. And then we have definitely more of a kind of indigo purple in a deeper shade. So that is Candy Couture. Oh, see, it already fooled me. I thought that was two. So you get this beautiful collection of colors, and then you get more colors based on the gradient. So these are really cool if you're kind of wanting all of the same tone across the board, but different shades. So these are super fun for that. So great ombre prints. Yes, we did show Bigfoot prints, but I can grab them again. Okay. So here are, oh, no, no worries, Bonnie. Thanks for asking. So these are the Bigfoot uh, fabrics. It's Trailhead Adventures is the line from Michael Miller. So you've got all of these cool kind of outdoorsy prints, but then you've got Bigfoot thrown in there. So it's a super cool collection. The art style is very like Pacific Northwest, kind of outdoorsy vibes. Some nice plaid. This one's kind of the main print, so you've got kind of a whole mix of the prints. Got Bigfoot himself with some little geometric motifs thrown in there. More of that same geometric. It's a great color palette too, with the greens and just like the little pop of gold. Yeah, absolutely. We can definitely bring the ombre fat quarters back next week for sure. Okay, so that is the Bigfoot collection. Very cool. Definitely, I think, going to be a very popular collection. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, was it this one here that you were wanting? Yeah, absolutely. I have that one right here still. So, we can do 2 yards of this one.
All right, so bundle it together into one listing, so you don't have to pay for two separate yards. Just pay 2 yards once because it's $14 a yard. So there you go.
Perfect. So, wonderful. I guess I could right here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Wonderful. Pop that down there. And yes, we'll definitely have these on for next week. Yes, we do have some Tula Pink fabric. I know we have some fat quarter bundles of her newest collection, the Full Moon Forest 2. We also have, I think, some fat quarter bundles of the newest True Colors as well. And then some yardage with that also. So if there's anything in particular that you're looking for, just let us know in the chat there and we can see if we have anything. A couple other little small things. Oh, the green bees. Yes, we'll have to check and see if we still have some. I can't remember off the top of my head because I know we've been selling out of them pretty quickly. So we'll check on that. But here we have some more needles if you need any. These are some jeans needles, the 9014s. So if you need any of these, let us know. We've got some listed on there just for $5. These are some extras we had. So we've got quite a few still available. So if you're in need of any, this is not focusing. We have some lots right here. We do also have some jeans needles in the 116. Oh, thanks, Nate, for grabbing some. We have them in the 116s as well. So if you need a little heavier one, you can grab some of these also. But thank you so much for grabbing those ones. So close. Okay, perfect. We do have some Ruby Star Society, not any new stuff since the last time we had it. We still have Bird is the Word and some of our other blender ones. But yeah, I think the last time you were in, I think we had some and nothing's changed since then. But yeah, we can definitely check. I think we're checking on the Tula right now to see if we still have some of that one. But while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and I think do our, oh, it looks like we're out of the Tulip Bees, unfortunately. Yeah, we sold out of a few of those ones pretty fast, and it's been a few weeks. So, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for asking. But we are starting our buyer's giveaway right now. So this time around, we have a cute little sticker that we're gonna throw in there. Cute little tomato pin cushion. And then we have some sashiko and boro stitching in a little pocket guidebook. So this is a fun little um, info kind of technique book. It's just some basics, some fast learning for sashiko stitching, which is very cool and definitely getting more popular with the slow stitching and all of that good stuff. So if you're curious, we're going to be doing this as our giveaway for today. So if you bought anything throughout the show, you should be able to go and enter just right there at the top of your screen um, to enter for both of these. Yes, we have lots of Riley Blake. We carry lots of different manufacturers. If you're looking for any collection in particular, just let us know in the chat there. We might have it. But we have a whole variety. So I think the most recent ones that came in, we have the floral one. I'm trying to remember the name of kind of purples, a little more abstract. We got their Halloween line in, Trick or Treat, just recently. Um, we have one cute little one with little birds that's pretty adorable. Um, so, yeah, lots of options. Oh, I we don't actually have that one. It's kind of funny. We got the little notebooks that go along with that line, but we didn't go with the actual collection um, because sometimes blues are not our color for our store. So this time around, we did not get that one. But we do have the little notebooks up in our shop if you want to check those out, if you want like a small piece of the collection. um, and then I think somebody said the Alice in Wonderland collection from Riley Blake. We did not get that one right now. We have the Peter Pan version. Um, for I think it's the same designer from Riley Blake. Um, and then let's see, tiny lemon print that matches with the production. Hmm, that's a good question. I don't know that we have anything that would quite go with that, but that might be more of a I need to hunt that down kind of thing. So I'm going to write that down for next week. I'll see what I can find, and we'll let you know. Okay, said tiny lemon print. I'm going to write down your username too, so I remember who to tell next week. Okay. Well, now I'm curious, and now I want to want to know if I can find it. So yeah, I'll look and see what I can find. Okay, panels of the Peter Pan. I think so. I think we still have the panels. There's a chance we may have sold out of them, but I'm pretty sure. I think that may have been something else. Oh, perfect. Oh, awesome. And we brought the fabric as well in a bundle. Okay, so the panel here. So this is the panel. So we've got this lovely, fun color palette. You've got all of the children on there with Peter Pan. And then as you work down, you've got Neverland, Captain Hook, you've got the mermaids, got the crocodile. Oh, and it looks like we're drawing our winner. And it looks like Kathy is the winner of our giveaway. Thank you so much, Kathy. We'll pop this in your order. We hope you enjoy that. Um, awesome. So yeah, so this is the Peter Pan panel.
And I popped up, we don't have it listed, but I do have just a $10 one listing, so we can just run it as yardage, so to speak.
Oh, awesome. Okay, we'll do. Nate said he'd grab one for Lynn. I'm not sure how you do that. I've seen it before, but I'm not sure how you do that.
We're in the same house. A twist.
That's awesome. I love it. Plot twist. That's amazing. Okay, perfect. We'll run it now.
For the record, we at the Quilting Bee do not condone opening other people's mail.
We'll put it on the. We'll put the right name on it. Awesome. Okay, perfect. We do have, if you're curious, since Ariana was so kind to grab it as well, we do have a little fat quarter bundle here as well that goes with it.
And I was able to find a listing for this one. We do have it.
Oh, perfect. Is it 8 fat quarters?
It is a fat quarter.
Oh, okay. Well, we can pop it up there. Just if you want any of the coordinates to kind of go with it, we have that too. So we'll leave it there for you. You can decide. But I'll pop this one up here, so we'll get that one out to you. Ooh, up there. Okay, but I think that is it for us today. If you have any requests for next week, you can let me know. I brought my notepad here so we can take notes for next week if there's anything. Yeah, otherwise, I think we are good for today. We're all out of everything. So thank you all so much. Thanks for joining us a little early. I think we're gonna keep doing that for the next few weeks. We're gonna kind of get a feel for if that works. So make sure to go to next week's show and kind of bookmark it so that you're notified when we start, because it's kind of different. You get in the rhythm of doing the same time. So we kind of changed it a little bit, but okay, awesome. I think we're good to go. I think we'll see if we can send you off on a raid here.
I don't think we've rated this person before, so yeah.
Awesome. Well, have fun. Thanks everyone. We'll see you next week.